Morning. So let's talk about the broken pillar. What is it? What does it do? This is only difficult because of our mind control. So first, we have to get past it. We have to beat it to be able to understand, so the learning can start. What holds us back in this area from even knowing the broken pillar exists, knowing any of this, any of the mysteries? It all goes back to the design of you having a belief system that only goes back to Egypt and then stops. You believe everything popped into existence in the time of Egypt. The importance of this for your mind control is you can't understand another time. Now, this is already totally messed up in our minds. We've been told things about a Stone Age and a progression of history. The Stone Age is a different time. And I can get into it more of being in another dimension when we were raised up. One dimension before this world fell is when the Stone Age was. We can't understand it because it's more of like being in 4D, which you are in right now, and seeing in 4D, rather than being in 4D and only seeing the surface of everything, hidden from the actual inner workings of everything. We're locked into this time, believing all of time is this time. When we get past that, understanding can start. Understanding what times are. We can start understanding different times. Now, going back to the beginning of the story is the fall of light, because it's the beginning of our story, the beginning of the repeat, the beginning of everything thrown in the spin cycle, everything being like you're being freaking hypnotized, the spiral cycle. Now, this is the big thing of the fall, the whole entire thing. What you're always told to find inside of you, the Christ, that used to be on the outside as well as the inside. The Spirit was on the outside, everywhere, as well as the inside. The killing of the star is a connection to your spirit. The pillar is, this is all has to do with light, has to do with optics, has to even do with seeds that come from light. The actual, has to do with the actual story of the virgin birth and the entire freaking deal with what the second son did. The real light, not the freaking jester sun we have now that does nothing, that freaking hurts everyone. Tell you the truth, it's not for us, it's for nature. The sun that is for us, that shows the Spirit on the outside, was shot out of the sky. It's the fall of light, the great rebellion. Taking away that light blinded us from the Spirit. And this has to do with your eyes, your actual eyes. This is why your eyes are evil, because they can't see the Spirit anymore. They see matter, then get tempted by matter, blind from the Spirit. This is very difficult, but yet extremely easy. You're you're shown this in Disney all the time. What happens in a Disney movie? I've talked about this one before. You have the lightning and thunder and the rain. The rain is, I mean, extremely important. Listen to every single freaking song this world has to offer. Everyone's talking about the rain. So, I just don't even know where to go with this because I have so much to talk about with the broken pillar, how it works, how we're blinded from it, and this is the deception itself. It's a deception of optics where you follow your eyes blind from the spirit. It was taken away on the outside, but job not finished, because this is the whole sacrifice. What it all comes down to, and I'll wrap it up with the Disney movie stuff. The great sacrifice is when that light was taken away on the outside. It was taken away on the inside for a short time. That was hell world, the most evil this world has ever been. This is where you actually get the account of the Jesus, the Christ figure, and I'm saying it wrong when I say figure. This is beyond our reality. Put a light inside of us so we could still find the way, our own spirits. It's very complex, it's very outside of what you've been told if you've been following the mind control. But this is really how it works. You break the sun and you break love. Love is so twisted and broken. And I'll make a couple videos on love. Love is just, when you get into how twisted love is, you start opening your eyes to a lot of this stuff. But the pillar taken away, that's love and compassion. That's breaking love and compassion for this world. Now, what is a direct representation of this? So we can take it out of what I'm saying and look at it all for ourselves, all around us at all times. Let's take just the Mayan calendar. And it's always a mistake if I say Mayan calendar, because that shape is worldwide and it is what's hidden from us, understanding the geometry of the universe. But let's take the Mayan calendar, an 8-pointed star. They say everyone. I don't mean, when I say they, I mean us. I mean the entire world. Everything that is everything says the correct shape of things comes from that 8-pointed star. Now let's look at nature itself. Let's look at our sun itself. Everything is a cube shape with two sides taken away. The cube shape comes from the 8-pointed star, but it's taking away 2 points, the sides, the result of a fallen world. We're missing the 2 edges, to make it simple. A result of missing part of the geometry shows what we're blinded to with our eyes. So before I get too complicated, I'm just going to end this one here. I'll make some more pillar videos. I know this one is confusing.